Oh my gosh, wow, this movie's long. It's really damn long, but it moves pretty quick. You know you're in good hands with a movie like this when the scenes are so engaging, you're excited to move forward. You're excited to get to the next scene and see what it's going to reveal about the characters or what's going to happen next in the plot. That's really interesting instead of just like, oh damn, when's this gonna end? And this one's definitely the first one. Killers of the Flower Moon is the new film directed by Martin Scorsese. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, Lily Gladstone, Jesse Plemons, a whole bunch of other people. No getting around it, straight up, this movie's freaking amazing. I think that Martin Scorsese sometimes gets a little, I don't want to say clowned on, but sometimes people are like, oh, old man Martin, he hates Marvel movies, right? That's kind of like a popular trend, but a film like this just reminds you the dude is as good as they come, man. And it's crazy how this guy he's getting up there in age. Like, he's no spring chicken, but still, it's just insane the ingenuity he can think of and the different styles of directing shots and blocking actors and all that stuff that he can still pull off this late in the game. I don't really want to spoil the movie, but pretty much the film is about the Osage Native American clan. I hope that's how you say it. I don't want to be mean. Tribe. Maybe it's a tribe. Pretty much they are some of the richest people on earth because of all these oil reserves. And when people are rich, other people want to take advantage of that. They want some of that money. Hey, they say, hey, you're rich. Maybe I want to be rich. I like that. I like that better. This is a movie that it kind of feels like Wolf of Wall Street, honestly. But instead of like you're having fun times with Jordan Belfort, you're like, oh man, these are not good people. The first like 2 hours of this movie, which is just crazy to say that the first 2 hours, and that's not even like the whole thing. The first 2 hours of this movie, it's a tough watch for a lot of the time. You're witnessing a lot of tragedies against this people that did absolutely nothing wrong to deserve it. They're just getting screwed over and getting taken advantage of. But I think that's kind of the point, is to see what all these people went through. And while the second leg of this movie, the last hour and a half, it's by no means this big redemption story, and I actually kind of like that. Sometimes you can't let the characters off for what they did. And just because someone does something morally right, it by no means validates all of the bad things they did. And it's like, okay, buddy, no, hey, don't worry about it. You're cool. You're chilling, bro. You're good. Come hang. Come to the barbecue. Well, 1000% not that. And I think that this movie does a good job balancing the different moralities of the characters and what happens to a lot of these people of different various moral qualities. Let's talk about the acting though, because it is top freaking notch. Lily Gladstone, I think, is now, for me personally, the easy lock for best supporting actress. She'd probably get the nomination for. She's terrific in this film. I'm not too familiar with her work outside of this, but damn, dude, it's like, it's soul crushing, man, her performance. And it's like, but they do a good job of setting her up as an individual outside of this conflict in the beginning, but throughout it, you're just like, damn, dude, that's off. I'm so sorry. And I'm just sitting here watching. I'm not doing anything. Leonardo DiCaprio, I saw some people say that this is the best performance of his career. I'm not sure about that. By all means, it's an amazing performance. He just has some like 10 out of 10s. This one's really damn good. It might even be a 10 out of 10. I think that some people might not think this is his best performance for the same reason why I like it so much. And it's fairly subdued. It's fairly quiet and reserved, right? And I think that one of the trends that people tend to associate with good acting is screaming acting. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm upset. I'm so sad. Some people just assume that whoever can scream the loudest is the best actor. Whoever can sob the biggest tears, that's gonna get them the award. No, and I actually like this performance. It's actually pretty similar to Cillian Murphy, the other amazing performance from this year. They're both kind of reserved, right? And Leonardo DiCaprio's character in this film, he only really raises his voice once or twice in this movie, but he still shows so much emotion. And I've said it before, you can tell an actor's really good when you're like, I didn't even know that face is an option. Like, do I have that face unlocked? Like, how's he doing that? And I'm just like a regular person. He says so much in his face without saying any words. It's an amazing performance. But for me, I think the best performance in this film, honestly, is Robert De Niro. Again, an easy lock for best supporting actor of the year so far, in my opinion. The dude's so just like scummy, but he puts that nice front up so well. And I think, again, part of the reason this role is so good is because he himself, the character, is acting for a lot of it. He puts up this front of, I really care about these people, when he don't give a shit. Like, let's be honest, he does not care at all. It's an amazing performance. I haven't seen every Robert De Niro movie, kind of only like the big ones, you know. This is definitely one of my favorites. I don't want to spoil it, but there are some other actors who I didn't know who were in this, who pop up here and there. Again, kind of like Oppenheimer, where I'm like, damn, good to see you. Jesse Plemons, I'm a big Jesse Plemons fan. He didn't show up until the end, and that's fine. He's still good for the moment he's there. But yeah, he's great. I love him. I hate even saying a complaint against this movie, because like, who the hell am I to criticize a Martin Scorsese film? But like, if I had one little critique, just let me, just for a second, just hear me out. I think I would have liked a little more variation in the music. I think it's really good to fit this vibe, but some of it just felt a little too similar to me, to where I was like, am I hearing the same few songs over and over again? I'm not sure. That's just a small nitpick though. Aside from that, I think, again, like I said earlier, the way that this movie is shot, the cinematography, everything like that, the ingenuity of Martin Scorsese, how he frames his shots this late in his game, it's absolutely tremendous. Every once in a while, a movie like this pops up, and you're like, oh yeah, this guy's one of the best to ever do it. And I'd also put it here on the tier list. Wow, look at that. Pretty damn good. Thanks for watching new videos all the time. Subscribe. Five Nights at Freddy's review next week. Let's do it.